everyone, welcome to the Final Cut. Mark the Movie Man here. So glad you could join us. Yes, October, it's spooky movie season, though we watch spooky movies all year round here at the Final Cut, but in October it seems to be just a little extra special. Well, I got a special indie horror film for you today that you'll want to check out. It comes out October 11th, but we get an early look at Frost. It is from veteran filmmaker Brandon Slagle, starring Devanny Pinn as Abby, who is going to see her father, who she hasn't talked to in over 5 years. Her father's played by Vernon. Well, she has some life-changing news for him, and when she goes up there, they try to reconnect over this life-changing news, and they decide to go on a fishing trip. Well, there's a car accident, and soon these two find themselves stuck in a remote part on an mountain when a blizzard is coming. And so while Dad goes out to try to find help, we find Abby stuck in the car, losing heat and other things as she deals with being alone and stranded in the middle of nowhere. We see how all of that impacts her sanity and coming to an ultimate conclusion that I honestly did not see coming. Folks, Frost starts out as a little bit what you might expect with the buying of numbers, kind of a strange family storyline, all acted very well. Devanny Pinn is fantastic in this, as well as Vernon. Some great chemistry there. You feel like they're a father and daughter pair that are trying to reconnect. And I really loved just how these two played off each other, and it really sold that relationship. Then once we get into the car accident, the second half of the film, wow, okay, things take a turn. Wonderful makeup they do on Devanny Pinn to make you feel like the progression of her slowly losing body heat as things get colder and colder. They really do a great job. It's very eerie, very realistic looking. Some of the challenges that she has to face are things you could see happening when stuck in a situation like this. And what you're not going to see happening, though, and it's what everybody has been talking about in their other reviews, and what you will be talking about, is the ending that will stick with you for a while. It's funny because I wasn't quite sure they were going to go there, and once they did, I was morbidly surprised that they went where they did with it for a film like this. Because it's going to definitely turn some people away, or even have some people turn it off. But I guarantee you're not going to quite see it coming till probably just before it happens. And mad props for keeping that little bit in question of whether or not it was going to go do some extreme horror. Devanny Pinn, as I mentioned, this really is her film to shine. She does wonderful in here. I loved her performance in here. You feel her, her desperation. Vernon is fantastic as well too. We don't get quite as much screen time as we do with Pinn, but the screen time we do get, he sells it well. You feel for his character too. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid, disturbingly interesting horror film that I think should be on your list, and it does, as I mentioned, come out October 11th, so you want to keep an eye out for it. It's on digital and on disc. Look for my interviews with both Brandon and Devanny later this week. I'm very excited to talk to him after seeing this film. It's one of those that if you stick through the whole movie, I think by the end you're just gonna go, what? So there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for watching me and listening to me babble about films. I always appreciate the support. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. Hit bells and whistles and all that here. Sawdust City Fright Fest is coming up this coming weekend. Yes, the second weekend in October. And then there's the Twisted Dreams Film Festival in Milwaukee that you're going to want to check out as well. That's the third weekend in October. So a lot of great stuff coming up. I will try to bring coverage where I can. Really busy, but we will be at these festivals, so I hope to see you there as well. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, as always, keep that ticket stub.